court is back in session in clause number 325358. Case of style the state of Texas versus Anthony Leo Moore. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Like I have a note here saying there was an assessment in the file. Could we look at that? Could we get a copy of that assessment? Hold on a minute. You may have to, Mr. LeBlanc.
Yes, Judge.
I see something here saying there's an assessment in the file. We're gonna send you a copy of that. We're gonna have to fax that out to you. And so what we're gonna do, your other two cases before we get to Mr. Moore.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Moore, tell the bailiff to come back in the room. Yeah, Mr. Porter, we're gonna do Mr. Moore last. Bring another defendant in. Yeah, send that out to the.
Judge, on Moore, did you say you were sending me something?
Yeah, we're gonna have to send you that assessment. Just hold on a minute.
Okay, well,
You're not. Oh man, you're not out there. Oh, that's right.
no, Judge, I'm not. I mean, I could be out there this afternoon, but it's if I need to be. What assessment?
Well, there's a note that's saying there was assessment on the file. So it's probably a 16.22. Yeah, it is. I have one right here. So we won't be able to, just hold on a minute.
Well, Judge, I believe he's getting. I believe he still has. It's not a time served deal, so he'll still be out there. If I can get out there after the fact, if possible.
Oh, that's fine. Well, you can't get it now. We can't you can't put the cart before the horse. I mean,
Right.
we're gonna have to review the assessment first. I mean, but we can always do this here, like if you're gonna be back in Jefferson County this afternoon, we can probably do that this afternoon. I just have to. Everybody need to take a look at this assessment first.
Oh, okay. If on Moore, if
Yes.
possible, if we could do it tomorrow, that would be.
But the paperwork is not going to be saved. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to do it tomorrow, we can do it tomorrow. But like I said, the paperwork is, you're going to have to redo all of your paperwork.
Okay. All right. I'll try to. I don't know if it's convenient for the prosecutor to do it this afternoon, but I'll try to get out there. I can let the court know if I can get out there.
Okay, yeah, just let us know. Mr. Porter, who do we have?
Mr. Dyer.
Dyer? Okay. Okay. The court is in session in clause number 327478-2. The case of style, the state of Texas versus Jaquithan Trevion Dyer. Mr. Dyer, is that your full name?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Dyer, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Dyer, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Dyer, you may put your hand down. Mr. Dyer,
Yes, sir.
how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Dyer, you're here represented by your attorney. Your attorney name is Attorney Todd LeBlanc. Mr. LeBlanc, how are you doing?
Good, Judge. Thanks for asking.
Mr. LeBlanc, let's see, Mr. Dyer, I have before me a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. In this motion, it alleges that you, Jakeithan Travion Dyer, was tried in County Court at Law Number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, on December 1st of 2020 for the offense of possession of a dangerous drug. The court found that the evidence was sufficient beyond a reasonable doubt to support a finding of guilt for the offense of possession of dangerous drugs. The court found that the evidence was sufficient beyond a reasonable doubt to support a finding for the offense of possession of dangerous drugs. And the court deferred adjudicating your guilt, and the court placed you on unadjudicated probation for a period of 1 year. On October 29th of 2021, the state of Texas filed a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. In this motion, there are 3 allegations. State, are you abandoning allegations 2 and 3?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Mr. Dyer, the state is abandoning allegations 2 and 3, which means that they will only be proceeding on allegation number 1. And allegation number 1 alleges that you, Jakeithan Travion Dyer, failed to report to the Jefferson County Probation Office as ordered by the court on September 1st, 2021 and October 6th of 2021, as directed in violation of condition 4 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
True.
Now, Mr. Dyer, are you pleading true to allegation number 1 freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading true to that allegation because it is true?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Dyer, I also have before me some documents, and the first document that I have is a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. It is also labeled as State's Exhibit number 1. On page 2 of this document, Mr. Dyer, there are a set of initials, JD, on a line next to a box that's checked MTRP, and it reads MTRP true to allegation number 1. Mr. Dyer, did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, sir.
And on page 3 of this same document, there is a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Did you sign this document?
Yes, sir.
On the next document, which is titled the Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, there is a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Mr. Dyer, did you sign this document?
Yes, sir.
At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes that are checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case, and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And the next box that's checked states that you are waiving your right to appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Dyer, prior to signing and initialing these documents that I have just mentioned, did your attorney, Mr. LeBlanc, go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit number 1. State, you like to offer State's 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
We have no objection, Your Honor.
No objection. State's Exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Mr. LeBlanc, you have advised and counseled Mr. Dyer. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
None that I'm aware of, Your Honor.
Mr. Dyer, your attorney, Mr. LeBlanc, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Dyer, I will accept your plea of true. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea of true and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that that there is sufficient evidence to find, the evidence is sufficient to revoke your unadjudicated probation, and your unadjudicated probation is hereby revoked. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is that agreement?
20 days county jail with credit for any time that he has served.
Okay, Mr. Dyer, the state is offering that you serve 20 days in the Jefferson County Jail, and you will be given credit for any time that you are entitled to get by law. Mr. Dyer, the court cost in this case is $57. Will you be able to pay the $57?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Dyer, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Dyer, I'll follow your plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Mr. Dyer, this will conclude your case. Please follow the bailiff, and you have a blessed day.
Okay.
Judge,
Larry Jones?
hold on, what do you want us to do with